Hey, good afternoon, good evening.
It's midnight here in the UK. How are you doing?
I'm chilling like a villain, long penicillin. What's happening?
Well, Mopreme, thanks so much for joining us here on the Hip Hop 24. Just let's jump right into it. I mean, what can you please tell us when it comes to an update on your father, Matula Shakur? What is he like health-wise at the moment?
Happy to. He's an alligator, as he says. He's an alligator, mud and water. He's a survivor. He's hopeful and prayerful, and looking forward to making up out of there with some life left. We are fighting on all fronts to get him released. We're trying compassionate release again because he's been diagnosed with bone cancer. The cancer has returned. So we're asking for compassionate release again.
Sure.
We're working on his parole. We're, full push, and we got a few of these politicians, what they're good for. Some of the good ones are supporting us to make sure he get a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to put that in action and get the best result.
I'm with you. I mean, right before the pandemic hit in 2020, is it Taleb Shikoh had plans to complete a documentary on your father? Is there any update on that documentary?
He's still working on it. He got a lot of pressure from Big Papa, what I'm saying, aka my father, about getting it right. So, what I'm saying, we all trying to work together to get it in the right position, because that's what he wants to focus on. My brother Talib, that's what he wants to focus on. So we're trying to help him get it there. It ain't quite there yet, but still working on it.
Wow. Okay. I mean, what can people do to help Matula Shakur and show their support and hopefully getting free, as soon as tomorrow?
Friends and family of Dr. Matula Shakur, really on matulashakur.com. Okay. All the information is there, how to support, how to financially, spiritually, prayerfully, whatever we can get, you know what I mean? But all the information is there, updated information.
Okay. I mean, moving on, what's new with Mopreme Shakur and what's coming for 2022?
What's new for Mopreme Shakur? Thug life, outlaw, immortal. Hopefully a future at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be hopeful about the future. And, the state of the world is kind of ugly right now. It's kind of ugly right now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to focus on positive things, trying to be positive and progressive. I'm working on some music here and there, hopefully getting ready to rock with the legendary Bootsy Collins, do a little something. I'm working on some NFTs for the crypto market, and they'll be up on Rarible. Actually, they're up on Rarible now. We want to check them out. Mopreme Shakur. And besides that, working on some film and television. So we over here at Team Shikoh, we trying to put in a lot of work behind the scenes.
For sure. I mean, what can you share about your NFT plans? I mean, you said they're available now?
Yes, they are up on Rarible to check out. I don't know if they're up for auction currently. I think the auction just ended, but there's going to be more coming. I have, I've been in the game quite a bit of time, accumulated some good memorabilia and been in some tight photos that I have never autographed or signed, or, and this NFT space is good for somebody like me who's been in the game, and people actually, want to see me for some memories and shit. So we've been getting all of them together, the Polaroids, the videos. Never before seen videos.
Wow.
And it's gonna be on my NFT space.
Okay.
Show your boys some love, all your them smart cats out there with crypto wallets. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are, with a little crypto on hand, holla at your boy, man.
Yeah, get on that, get on that.
Damn, I know I'm an OG, but I ain't trying to make it look that way. You dig? I'm
Sure.
trying to roll with the youth to stay progressive, to stay, in tune with them. They'll hopefully help them too. So I got a few proteges. I got my man Bishop Lamont. He's working on a monster project.
Okay.
Just did a song with we're still waiting on to come out because a lot of heavy hitters, me, DOC,
Wow.
Bishop, Be Real, Chuck D. It's a monster record.
Okay.
Work with him on that. So I'm grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? And do what I should be doing.
That's it. That's it. I'm liking them plans. I'm liking them plans. I mean, with the NFT, is there any specific? With you mentioned the photos there. I mean, is there any specific ones of you can go into detail of?
Okay, currently that's actually minted it up there now. I have, for example, backstage pass from the Thugs for Life tour.
Wow.
Only tour that Pac, backed, funded himself from Poetic Justice days when we were early days of the Thug Life movement.
Sure.
And there was a backstage pass from that. And I put the famous photo of me and my brother, and he's spitting at the camera.
Oh, I can't.
A lot of people want to see that, and I signed it, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know me in this space. I'm just getting in it, but they know I got goods. Also working on a Polaroid NFT that, with a Polaroid of me and Pac. So we grinding, man,
Wow. Get on that, get on that. You're such a legend in this game. And, but speaking of Tupac, I mean, what do you remember most about him when it came to recording music with him?
What do I remember most about?
About recording with your brother?
He was a master at it.
Yeah.
His work ethic was legendary. And I'm the older brother, but I got to learn things from him as well as him learning things from me. So, but the things I learned from him is just his simple ability to be able to write fast and put these thoughts together fast.
Sure.
Faster than all the other writers, and it'd be good. You know what I mean? You could write something real fast if you're an actual songwriter, rapper that writes your own rhymes. It could take a minute. I always tell the story about how he and I were writing a song together. I had writer's block. I came and flew through his verse, and his shit was raw. I said, oh shit. And at the time I had the record out, Feels Good, #1. I was like, whoa. So it wasn't hard to tell that he actually was talented and had the goods, even though he was younger.
For sure. I mean, there's so many documentaries and movies about Tupac now. 25 years after his death. Which one do you put on top of your list for the accuracy of your brother's life and events?
None of them. I mean, none of them really, it's hard to capture. The closest thus far, I mean, not the whole project, but the Pac story sort of is the closest is Unsolved.
Oh yeah.
The series on USA that we actually worked on.
Sure.
And helps in some way, but if they don't allow the right consultants to be a part of these projects, you get what you get. You get people who threw some history together and made it look like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that sometimes.
Sure. I mean, speaking of documentaries, the Hughes brothers are working on the saga of the Shikoh series. I mean, what can you tell us about the docu-series, and will you be on it?
Who'd you say though?
The Hughes brothers.
Yeah, that. I don't think I'm gonna be working on that with them.
Okay.
With the state, there's a lot of, I got luggage. I go back with the I think it's Alan. I don't know how he got to be in charge of it. That didn't seem right to me. Even though, they tried to come with me, but they didn't come with me like how they really wanted me to be a part of it. So I left it alone before it got any more problematic. So they went their way. I don't really need them to tell our stories. You know what I'm saying? The actual people who lived it, we don't need them to tell our stories.
Right.
So they're going to do what they're going to do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Sure. I mean, do you think Tupac would be satisfied with how his legacy has been handled?
You know, I think he'd be proud of my sister. My sister's doing a lot of great things with the foundation.
Yeah.
With the Tupac Foundation, a lot of philanthropy nationwide. She's been doing, she relaunched a couple of years ago, the foundation, helping a lot of kids and families with traumatic trauma and stress and PTSD.
Sure.
And, you know, from poverty, from that trauma, you dig, that's never really addressed. So I'm, you know, we're real proud of her for that. And she's been working on some other stuff. So yeah, you know, they're doing what they can, but business wise, I think it could be a little better, but you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not running it right now.
Do you or the rest of the family have anything in the pipeline that you could speak about and tell the fans?
Well, my sister's going to continue to do a lot of philanthropic things. You know, that's her heart. That's where her heart is. So it's going to be good to see her grow in that, you know, foundation space, because there's going to be a lot more stuff she's going to be doing.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing a lot of entertainment, you know, film and television, hopefully from, you know, actual core family members who lived it, you know what I'm saying? Which hasn't been done yet. So, you know, no matter, I gotta, you know, whenever I'm in the right position to do it, I'm gonna do it, because they can tell the story, all the stories they want, but something that's actually about us ain't been done yet.
Exactly.
So, you know, but it's the story of any legend, any legendary music family success bring a lot of bullshit. You dig? But you know, we're gonna be all right.
But one thing's for sure, when you do that, when the family does that, it's going to be the biggest thing ever. You know, these other documentaries, other, you know, projects that people's working on. But like you said, once it comes from the family, it comes from people who's actually lived it. That's the real. That's the real.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I'm assuming you're familiar with the Verses series that's going on at the moment in hip hop. I mean, if there was ever a versus between Tupac and Biggie, who would you think should represent Tupac and represent Biggie?
I don't know about Biggie. I don't know who would represent him right now.
Okay.
You know, same with Pac. There's a few brothers that try to be on message like Pac. You know, they do the best they can to stay on message, but it's hard to match Pac's energy. It's hard to match Pac's charisma. It's hard to match a lot of Pac that they don't come with.
Sure.
Even though their music may resemble, there's a whole lot to the Tupac experience, baby. You did.
Yeah.
Thug Life, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's that raw, uncut energy, growl, live at you, that's what connected with people. That electricity, it's electricity.
Yeah.
Everybody's got electricity in them, you know, and it's attractive. And that's hard to match. What's the brother from North Carolina, that rapper? I like him too. J. Cole.
Oh, J. Cole, for sure.
Yeah, J. Cole, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? These brothers be trying to be on some solid, you know, and for the East Coast, you know, I'm a big Black Thought is one of the most underrated MCs in the game.
Sure.
But he still ain't Pac. You know, none of these brothers, they dope artists in their own right? Yeah. But it's hard to do a Pac.
Any last words for the fans?
Oh man, we love y'all. Hip hop for life, hip hop forever. Thug Life, Outlaw, Immortal. We are part of that hip hop story, that hip hop umbrella now. I'm very proud of that. Shout out to New York hip hop. My man Tiny Toons up there, he in New Jersey right now, messing with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wow.
Rest in peace, K Blunt from the Brooklyn Zoo. You know what I mean? The Manchus. You know, we still active underground thugging, putting together monster hits. So you'll hear them one day. You know what I mean? It's been a crazy time.
For sure.
It's been a crazy time. So a lot of dudes been in the lab recording and putting shit together. So you'll hear it sooner or later, but you know, can't get around like we used to. So it's taking a minute.
Sure. Mopreme, thank you so much for your time.
Really, where you
at? The UK.
Which part?
Northwest, near Manchester. Liverpool.
Manchester.
Yes.
Shout out to Manchester. I heard like y'all like to have a good time out there. Shout out to Manchester.
For sure.
Hip Hop 24/7, my little man Amaru, you know what I'm saying? Thug Life, baby, worldwide, internationally known. Sin, we're meta world international thugs.